Hello there, people. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I'm Anthony, the goalie. In our last video, we looked at the San Jose Sharks, their stats from last season, their off-season moves, and looked at where they could land at in the standings for this upcoming season. In this video, we're going to look at the Chicago Blackhawks. One of the original 6 teams, very historic with legendary players and teams. They went through I call it historic teardown, and for their effort for that, they landed the first overall pick and drafted Connor Bedard. So the teardown was officially over, and that all season they added Taylor Hall, trying to give him help along with Nick Foligno. They also added Corey Perry. That's a whole different story. And for the most part, they were what everybody thought they were. They were going to play. Connor Bedard was going to be the highlight of the team for the whole year. Overall, they finished 31st in the league. And Connor Bedard started off with a lot of hype. It died down, but for the most part, he had a good rookie season. He played in 68 games. He had 22 goals, 39 assists for 61 points. He was almost a point per game player. I mean, on a team like this, that's pretty good. I know. Yep. You had Philip Kurasov. Sorry about your names. He had a good year, 75 games, 18 goals, 36 assists, 54 points. After that, it was down there. After that, it was Nick Foligno, 74 games, 17 goals, 26, 37 points. And it goes down and down from there. But this all season, they opened up the wallet and signed Tyler Bertuzzi from Toronto. He played in 80 games, 21 goals, 22 assists for 43 points. He should be playing with Connor Bedard, and his numbers should go up. He had a interesting time in Toronto with his line combinations. Elo Mikheyev, he came over for Vancouver. Last year he had a down year, 78 games, 11 goals, 20 assists for 31 points. He had a better season his first season in the league, and maybe on his team he can improve that. Also, Taro Teravainen came back to Chicago from Carolina. Played in 76 games, 25 goals, 28 assists, 53 points. And Pat Maroon was also brought in. He played in Minnesota and also in Boston. Maybe they're trying to pull off this Corey Perry role again. Speaking of Corey Perry, his time in Chicago was very brief. There was an issue, and his contract was terminated, and he went to Edmonton. Also in the offseason, he lost Taylor Radish and Tyler Johnson. But for what they brought in, definitely replaces those two. Taylor Hall, who only played in 10 games for 2 goals, 2 assists, for 4 points, he has to step up and be healthy. He won't be the player he was with the Devils in that MVP season, but played with Bedard. He couldn't have another 50-point season. And Seth Jones, man, he played in 67 games, 8 goals, 23 assists for 31 points. But the issue of that is his contract. He is signed through 2030 with the average cap hit of $9.5 million. 31 points is not worth $9.5 million. He needs to go back to the player he was in Columbus, which he's capable of. Goaltending was was pretty good. Peter Mrazek has found his form again. Played in 56 games, 18 wins, 31 losses, 4 overtime losses. But he had a .908 save percentage and a shutout. That he seems to play better on bad teams, but he definitely found his stride again, and hopefully this year be the same. Chicago brought in help for that. They signed Laurent Brassard, who played in Winnipeg. He played in 23 games, 15 wins, 5 losses, 2 overtime losses. He had a .927 save percentage with 3 shutouts. This could be Brissett's first chance to be really a starting goaltender, which, compared to the numbers he had last season, he could be the starter for Chicago. He'll at least might get half the games for this team. Could be a tandem. Overall, they have plenty of cap room. They have $6,677,500 in cap space. They have 1 roster spot available. They have 2 retention slots available. And even for the rebuild, in this year's draft, they have 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. Overall, they should be better than they were last year, but at the same point, like San Jose, those 2 will most likely be battling for last overall. But with Bedard, and if Brissett or Mrazek play up to form, and a couple things happen, they could be vying for a playoff spot. It's entirely possible. Anything's possible in this league, and with what they brought in and what they have, overall, they could do something. But I do, like I said, see them battling it out with San Jose and possibly the team we have in the next video for last overall. So that's my thoughts on Chicago and their upcoming season. If you like the content we're producing here on the channel, please subscribe and like the channel. We put up shorts daily, different NHL 24 game shorts. So once again, if you like what we produce, please like and subscribe. And again, thank you for all the support. And until next time, have a good day.